Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the Amazon, there existed a hidden island, veiled in mist and guarded by towering trees and treacherous waters. This was the land of the Amazonian women, a tribe of fierce warriors who thrived in harmony with the jungle. They had heard tales of men from the distant world, tales of conquest, destruction, and betrayal. To them, men were invaders, seekers of power and plunder, and they had vowed to protect their world from any such intrusion. One afternoon, a strange sound filled the skies. It was a rumbling roar, foreign to the jungle, a wounded beast falling from the heavens. The Amazonian women looked up to see a glimmer of metal crashing through the trees and landing in a fiery burst. The intruder had arrived. The women cautiously approached the wreckage, their spears at the ready. There they found a man, bruised, dazed, but miraculously alive. He was unlike anyone they'd ever seen, with pale skin and a face shadowed with stubble. His name, they learned through cautious communication, was Jonah, and he had been on a journey when his plane lost control and led him to their world. At first, the Amazonian women, led by their fierce chief, Alea, held Jonah in a guarded captivity. Their distrust was palpable. They feared he was a scout sent to conquer or disrupt their way of life. The younger warriors would whisper warnings to one another as they passed him, and Jonah felt the weight of their hostility. But as days turned into weeks, the women saw that he was not the monster of legend. He helped where he could, crafting tools and assisting with tasks, always respecting the boundaries they set. The change began with Maya, the tribe's healer, who noticed Jonah's kindness. She would catch glimpses of him alone, lost in quiet moments of reflection by the river or gazing at the night sky. Maya sensed a gentleness in him and began speaking with him, learning of his life beyond the island, of his home and dreams. She felt a strange warmth in his presence, one that softened her skepticism. One by one, others followed. Nyla, a swift-footed hunter, was intrigued by Jonah's knowledge of the stars and the tales he shared of his travels. The young and curious Zuri was charmed by his sense of wonder, finding joy in his fascination with their jungle's beauty. Even Alea, the chief herself, started seeing Jonah's resilience and the genuine respect he held for their world and ways. She admired his humility, a quality rare in her stories of men. Over time, Jonah and the Amazonian women grew closer, their shared curiosity and laughter breaking down the walls of mistrust. Jonah fell in love with their world, and in turn, he fell in love with Maya, who had been the first to see beyond the tales. For Maya, her feelings grew as she discovered the person behind his foreign exterior, his warmth, and his courage. But their love faced a challenge. Tradition bound the women to isolation, and though their hearts had softened, they feared losing what made them strong. Alea reminded them of their ancestors' vows to protect their world, but she also saw the joy Jonah brought to her people and the harmony they had found together. After many nights of reflection, Alea made her decision. She gave Jonah the choice to stay or leave, knowing that he could bring both love and danger to their world. Jonah chose to stay, not for the land, but for Maya and the life they had built together. Jonah and Maya became the bridge between two worlds, their love a testament to the strength and beauty of open hearts. And from that day forward, the Amazonian women no longer feared the stories of men, for they had written a story of their own.